Hello, I'm Andy Mack, and welcome to Movie Shorts, the podcast that gives you honest, spoiler-free reviews of the latest releases in under 10 minutes. If you're into blockbusters, indies, reboots, or reimaginings, you're in the right place. And if you've missed any of my recent reviews, Jurassic World Rebirth, F1 the movie, or How to Train Your Dragon, go back and check those out. You can find them all on Spotify, Apple, Buzzsprout, and now on Good Pods too. Today, it's time to take to the skies because we're talking about the brand new Superman movie. Is it a triumphant return for the Man of Steel, or just another Cape Crusader lost in the crowd? Let's get straight to it. Superman is 2 hours and 9 minutes of capes, chaos, and Kryptonian fallout, written and directed by James Gunn. David Corenswet steps into the cape as Superman, joined by Rachel Brosnhan as a brilliantly no-nonsense Lois Lane, and Nicholas Hoult, oozing menace as Lex Luthor. No time is wasted on crash landings and baby blankets. The backstory's handled in a quick, slick montage. Krypton gone. Earth adopted. Powers from the sun. He's already 3 years into his Superman gig, working at the Daily Planet by day and world saving by night. But things get murky fast. Superman steps into the middle of a brewing war between two fictional nations, Baravia and Jahanpur, and while he stops the violence, not everyone's thrilled about his interference. Baravia's technically an ally of the US, and suddenly questions start flying. Is Superman a hero or a geopolitical threat? And that's where Lex Luthor enters, slick and sinister, offering the US government a plan to stop Superman if it ever comes to that. Cue a whole lot of behind-the-scenes schemings and some very shady power plays. And then there's the Hammer of Baravia, a brutal, unstoppable figure who delivers Superman his first real beating. Things get desperate. Enter Crypto, Superman's loyal, surprisingly expressive space dog, who drags him to the Fortress of Solitude for a proper recharge under concentrated solar radiation. And we will stop there. Comic book fans are going to be smiling from the first frame. There's a colourful, confident style here, cartoonish at times, but deliberately so, and it leans more into the comic book roots than previous Superman movies. This isn't goofy or throwaway. There is an intelligence to it. Clark isn't awkward or uncertain. He's clear-eyed, emotionally open, and not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. He's not a strategist or a politician. He simply wants to do the right thing. And weirdly, that makes him the most human person in the film. You start to wonder if Gunn's quietly asking, are the real aliens the ones in charge? There's definitely a thematic pulse running under the surface. Immigration, power, identity. Some of it might irk, some of it might land with a chuckle, but it's there. And meanwhile, the citizens of Metropolis, blissfully unfazed by the mayhem unfolding around them. Alien invasions, collapsing buildings, just another Tuesday. The suit looks great too, less puff, more purpose. And when Gunn drops in a Green Lantern, Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific, who is terrific, he doesn't feel the need to make a big deal of it. They just exist. The tone's so self-assured that you buy into it instantly. You could definitely tell it was a James Gunn film. There are moments, whether it's a quick flash of slow-mo, a quirky background gag, or a needle drop that's just right, where it gives you Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. And that's not a complaint. It's got energy, it's got humour, and it's got heart. The tone walks a tricky line between serious stakes and comic book absurdity, but Gunn mostly keeps it in balance. The performances do help. David Corenswet brings a real presence to the role. He's not trying to reinvent Superman, just to embody him. Calm, noble, and quietly powerful. Rachel Brosnhan is a whip-smart Lois Lane for the bite and purpose, and their chemistry makes the Daily Planet stuff click. But the standout, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. He's dynamic, cold, unpredictable, and just theatrical enough to sell the big, mad ideas without ever tipping into cartoon villain. You believe he believes what he's saying, even when the plot gets wild. He's a manipulator, a puppet master, and weirdly emotional, and Hoult finds that rhythm brilliantly. Mr. Terrific was dry and Green Lantern cocky, Hawk Girl unperturbed, all again human features. Gunn tries to keep us grounded whilst giving us the absurd. It really is comic book stuff. Watch this one with a pinch of salt. Don't expect a Marvel film, because it isn't. And don't expect the plot grounded in reality, because it absolutely isn't. But if you can let go and go with it, there's fun to be had. It's bold, bizarre, and very much a James Gunn take on Superman. Superman. Entertaining, different, and retro. Thank you for listening to Movie Shorts. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at MovieShortsAndyMac. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, or Buzzsprout. And if you're on Good Pods, give it a share and a shout. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.